friends. Come on in. We are talking all things going live and monetizing your expertise. I appreciate you joining me this Tuesday morning. So let me know if you have questions. We're going to talk all things monetizing and making sure that you are being very intentional about growing your community and being successful in your YouTube journey. So, as you are coming in, please say hello. Make sure you like the live and also make sure you subscribe. So, that's the goal. We're trying to grow our communities this year. This is our growth season. So, I want to make sure you are growing intentionally. Friends, so thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. And as we get started, I am also going to um, be here to answer questions. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Yes, Michelle Crochets. How you doing, friend? Um, Thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Good morning. So yes, I, how's everything going? Is the weather good? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's one of those mornings where you know what? I've been so tired lately, so I'm having to really reevaluate my sleep pattern. So I'm gonna have to think through. I'm staying up late, looking at stuff, looking at reports, doing a little task and stuff. So it's been a little challenging on my sleep. So I am lately been dragging, but I appreciate being here, friend. So I'm sure our friends are gonna join in a second. I like the live. I am well. I'm also working on the next playlist for the other channel. Look at you. You are rocking and rolling. You know what I listened and liked the second video. So that showed up on my feed. The weather's okay for now. That's good. That's good. So that showed up on my feed, so I was able to listen and like it. Someone's probably gonna think I'm reaching, but and I was able to listen and like it. I get the sleepy part. Yes, yes. My schedule is just all upside down right now. Um, so I am. Hold on, I'm trying to get my screen set up. I listened and liked the video from yesterday. So that's fun. I mean, just the music, just thinking through that approach. I know that's a fun way to do it. Somebody told me she got live access. Congratulations. Yes. Yes. So yeah. So hello, friends. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you who are here. You said AI is my friend. We'll talk Friday. We'll talk Friday. Um, so yes, thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you all joining. Make sure you like the live as well as comment hello. Let me know you're in the room. And then subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel before. So I appreciate you subscribing. My moderator, yes, Michelle Crochet, she is in here. She's in the building. She's in the chat. So feel free to connect with her. She is my YouTube coach. She is guiding me through this journey of optimizing my channel. So if you are curious, if you need support, she is your person. So definitely connect with her. Robin, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for being here. Appreciate everyone who is joining. Like I said, make sure you like the live. And if you have a chance, go to one of our other videos. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't done so. And then we see that notification. We can go to your channel. We can comment, like, and subscribe. So I want to make sure we are all growing. So appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to comment, though. We want to make sure we are growing. And share out the live. Feel free to share it out as well. So thank you so much. We talk here about the whole go live experience. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate your friends. We talk about the whole live experience, making sure you understand live streaming, how do you connect with people, but then also how are you being intentional about who you are talking to, how you are growing your platform, whether it's YouTube or I also do a coach stream, so we're doing TikTok as well. And so how are you doing that? And then again, do you know your audience? Robin, thank you. Yes, so yes, make sure you are 18. So this is a professional channel. So we want to make sure that we are supporting 18 years and older so that you can grow and optimize your channel. So feel free to connect. Hey, friend, how are you? So I appreciate you all being here. So let me know if you have questions, though, go ahead and put in the chat. I'm happy to answer questions as well. Um, and making sure that we are growing together. Okay, so like I said, yes, Michelle Crochet, she is also here. She can answer questions about optimizing your profile, making sure you are leveraging all the different tools to make sure your channel is up to making sure your channel is optimized and then ultimately reaching the right audience as well. So she can help you and give you guidance there. So appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. I said, hey, friend. All right, yes. So we're gonna get started. You guys know I co-stream on the TikTok, and if you have not liked and comment, please do so. I appreciate all the comments. We're gonna be interactive. Appreciate you, friends. Yes, friends. I said that all the time. So you guys are my internet friends. The YouTubers, the TikTokers, you're my internet friends. And then I usually make the comment like people from Chicago, they're family, because that's where my home state, my home city is Chicago. And then people from Florida, Orlando, or Florida in general are my neighbors. So that's it. So friends, family, and neighbors. Great to see you here. Thank you so much, friend. Friend. All right, so let's get started. I am gonna get on to the other platform really quickly. We're gonna talk all things going live. And with this one, like I said, um, this is my topic where we really, I wanna make sure people are thinking about the big picture. We oftentimes will think, um, about what we're currently experiencing. Like, what does it mean to go live? That nervousness, that fear, that anxiety, all the things that come with taking that step, that action. But then once you do it, that's great. And so my 10 o'clock is my strategy conversations, my level up, that's what I call it, because my 4 o'clock is my nervous people, the mindset conversation. But 10 o'clock is now, okay, now that you press the go live button, now that you're here, now that you're doing this, what does it mean to think about it from a strategic perspective, strategy? So again, just saying, okay, if I'm doing this, how do I do it? How do I make sure I am reaching the right people? I'm talking to the right people. I'm engaging the right people. You can't talk to everybody. That's just a misnomer. If you think that you can come on live and you're going to connect and go talk to everybody, that's not what you're doing. You're talking to your audience. So you want to be intentional about that. Being consistent with the day and time. Yes, that's important. That's important. You gotta be, because that's the whole thing. If you are talking to your community, they're expecting you. So I try to make sure I'm showing up same day and time. I try to make sure that I am engaging and I'm sharing information. And then I realize, I'll talk about it in a second with my TikTok people too. But I realize that at the end of the day, creating my community, that's it. I realize that at the end of the day, you are also being intentional about the consistency and engagement, but you are also helping new people. That's driving new traffic, new eyes to your page, your channel, your accounts. And so making sure that you're not just speaking to the people who's only been there from day one, which is great. You want your loyals, you want your day one, but also making sure you're bringing along new people as well. And so sometimes you may have to repeat, sometimes you may have to go over things, but recognizing that there are other people coming into your room, other people who are connecting with you. And so you want to make sure you're talking to your new folks as much as you're talking to the current people as well, or the people who have been there for a while, your returners. And so I tell people to be intentional about that. Um, I tell people to be intentional about that and making sure that they are talking to everybody in the room. You got to talk to everybody. And a lot of times people miss that and they only talk to their subscribers. Now you have a subscriber only live for that or a subscriber only chat for that if you're at that level. But at the end of the day, you have to talk to everybody. You never know who's in that space. That may be your number one fan, if you in TikTok language. You never know who you are missing out on in terms of bringing along. So you want to be intentional about all of your engagement. So thank you, friends. Come on in. Appreciate all the support. Good morning, everyone. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. Thank you so much for joining. I turn my light. If you need help with feeling okay, thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone who is coming in. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. This is my Go Live and Monetize Your Expertise. How you doing, Dorothea? Thank you so much for joining Salvation. Thank you so much for being here. DJ, appreciate you coming on in. I'm just getting started, so come in. Let me know where you're from. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Let me know if you're new to my live. We're going to talk all things going live and monetizing your expertise. Laura Lee, how are you? Come on in, that crazy Jamal. That's a cool name. Thank you so much for being here. Come on in. Let me know if you have questions. And we're going to get to chatting. Victoria, thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you. How you doing, Hammond? Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you being here as well, friend. So this, again, is the live that I talk all things going live with ease and confidence. I'm sorry, with monetizing your expertise. Trisha, congratulations. Let me do that again. My sound effect was low. I got to do it again for you, friend. There we go. Good morning. Well, Trisha, you know what? Okay, I'm going to say this. Yes, it was probably a difference of 24 hours. I'm just going to say maybe 24 hours was it. But at the end of the day, yeah, you were destined to have live access super early. Definitely under 100. So you got it. Yeah, congratulations, friend. Paula's, how are you, friend? Heavenly, how are you, friend? Come on in. Thank you so much for joining the live. Let me know where you're from. My new friends coming in, just say hello. How you doing, Noir? Thank you so much for being here. Gloria, Carrie, I think that was Carrie. Thank you so much, Kari. I think maybe that was what it is. Have to get a okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Okay. Oh, that's your time. I was like, oh, okay, you passed too. Hello, come on in, friends. Thank you so much, Corey. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate it. Yes, I can go live on vacation now on this page. Awesome, awesome. So you gotta tell me, Trisha. So this page was supposed to be what's the goal here? Is this gonna be you're gonna try to get shop on it? What were you trying to do with this page? What's the difference between this page and your other page? Refresh my memory in terms of why. I think were you just trying to make sure you were able to have the option to do shop? I can't remember if that's what we talked about. Yes, that's the goal. Okay, so now the goal now is to get shop. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. All right. Well, that's it. That's it. Keep going. I did a shop live yesterday on my other page. And it was really good because what I did, and I'll probably do that more often. I just have to fit it into my schedule. What I was able to do, how you doing, Anton? Thank you so much. I was able to show my laptop where you can see Live Manager, and I kind of walk through that for people because that is a tool for shop only, and um, a lot of people, especially newbies, it's not something we know about. I'm just going to be honest with you. I didn't know it was even a thing, and it's TikTok tells you about it. Don't get me wrong, but if you look at your screen for TikTok shop creator, I I still haven't come across it. So I would have to like really really comb through and see if I can find it. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. So it's a separate website that you go to, and you have to make sure you're logged into that. So I share that with people so that they can see it. Gina, thank you so much for joining. So you can see what it looks like because you really do want to leverage that particular website as you're going live because you can see comments, you can see yourself. You kind of see yourself as if the way the audience sees you. So it's helpful in that way. Oh, I missed that. Yeah. So I did it at 6:30 yesterday. I'll do it again. Tonight I'm going to go live on my YT. I do that exclusive conversation on the YT. It's only like 30 minutes. I only stay for about 30 minutes or so where I'm chatting about my YT experience. But how you doing in my travels? How you doing, friend? How is everything going? Yes, all my friends who are coming in, thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully everything is going well your way as well. So, so essentially, what I was saying is that it becomes something gonna want to leverage. So you'll want to see that later. Jasmina, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the daily heart, me friend. Appreciate you coming in, grabbing that. And if you are curious about it, I'll do another shoppable live. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the gifts, the friendship bracelet. Appreciate you, friend. So yes, come on in. Thank you so much, all who are joining. I appreciate you. So that's what this is all about. Oh my gosh, we're reaching you that quickly. Look at you. You came in sprinkling all the love. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's see. Um, TikTok gave me if I put this up here, they're probably gonna give me the heart me go, but I'm gonna go ahead and confirm. They're probably going to give me as a flash goal to help me go, but it recommended that. Urban, how are you? How have you been, friend? Kalia, how are you? Come on in. Thank you all so much. So, like I said, this is my conversation where we go live, but we also think about monetization. I had started my spiel a little sooner with my YT folks. Thank you so much. You are all in the room. So I started there where I was sharing just the whole premise that I'm doing well. Are you? I'm doing great. Thank you. I started with the premise that we often go live and we just focus on just here connecting with people, chatting away, going live, getting over the ease. I mean the nervousness, the nerves of going live and having to have a conversation with yourself sometimes, conversation trying to get other people to engage, those type of things. So as you are doing it, as you are going live, you want to make sure you're also thinking about the big picture. Like, what does this mean for you to talk specifically to your audience? So that's what this live is about, because I want you guys to, now that you're going live, you are being intentional about your journey and who you're talking to and how you are engaging them. Um, then it's a matter of making sure you're talking to your target audience, your right audience for your particular topic. Okay, so that's the goal here. Sassy B, how are you, friend? Come on in. Jasmina, how's everything going with you, friend? Are you going live? I usually ask that in the beginning. My people who are going live, my people who are new to me, let me know what your live experience is, or are you still kind of observing and enjoying visiting other people's rooms and stuff? And that's fine too. What I teach though is at some point you switch from the viewer to the actual host. So like that transition is going to be key for you to see the other types of monetization that you can get from a live host, but also from even beyond that if you have the right audience. Define and Dana, how's everything going, friend? Come on in. Thank you so much for joining the live. Appreciate you all being in here. Pike, thank you so much. Trisha, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. How you doing, Dad? Tap Medical, how are you, friend? Um, Appreciate you joining as well. Thank you for sending that daily heart me. And so let me know, are you new to my room? Let me know if you're new to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you joining. Sandy Beach, how are you, friend? Sandy, did you ever go live? Let me know. I'm calling you out, friend. Good morning. I am well. I hope the day is treating you well. It is treating me very well. Treating me very well. So I tell you guys, I'm going to keep showing up. We're going to keep doing this thing. I am not stopping. So TikTok may have the best right now, but we're going to get it back. We're going to get things going. Thank you so much, Trisha. I see you connecting. All my friends who are joining the live, come on in. We're going to get to chatting. If you're new to my live, come on, let me know, because I want to make sure I'm talking to my new people, and that's what I shared earlier. You want to talk to your new people as much as you're talking to your returners. And so the returners, they come back for more guidance and support. That is important. You got to come back for the guidance and support, especially if you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out the mechanics of this. But then my new people, sometimes you just need that encouragement. You said not yet. What's the holdup? Is it the nerves still? Is it still the nerves? Let me know. We can have a confidence conversation if you want. We can sit here and chat a little bit more. Because what I will say is, I mean, you have a wealth of knowledge to share. And when is the race? When is the race, friend? Maybe that's the motivation, the race. You're like 7 days away from doing it. I think it's coming up soon, isn't it? Is it this weekend or next week? So just make that part of the conversation. Like, hey, I'm about to do this super milestone for you. So share that with the world and let people know what you're doing, because you're gonna motivate a lot of people. Just what you're doing is just so encouraging and motivational. So you just gotta keep, hey, hi, how you doing, hi-yo? Hey there, I'm here for the support dark nerves. I want to chat more. Yes, next weekend. See, I remembered. Well, good luck. Seriously, good luck. That's the first thing, because like I said, that is inspirational. 5K. 5K if I'm right. Is that what you're doing, 5K? And, or was it longer? Was it longer than 5K? 5K that's huge. That's good. Awesome. How you doing, Hallie Q? Hi, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I set in, I listened to, you popped up on my feed for the YT today. So I listened, got a chance to listen to your post on the YT and one of your shorts, the short where you were making the cake. That's the one that popped up. I was like, oh, that was such a good video too. And the cake looked delicious. It did really look delicious. Thank you so much. You are awesome for remembering oh. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Congratulations. Phenomenal. Thank you so much. Oh, gee. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, half marathon. That's huge. I don't think, maybe that didn't register when you said it before. Half marathon. Wow. Yeah, you definitely should come go live and just talk about it. That is huge, friend. Um, yeah, I will say out loud. I don't know if you guys knew this. I went to college on a track and field scholarship, so I was a runner. I was a track kid, track athlete. So I went there and went to a Big Ten school, at University of Illinois. I think I've shared that before. So went there on a track and field scholarship and ran the 400 was my race. Once I was there, because I am my legs are long. I come off taller than I am, but I'm not all that tall. I'm not a tall person, but I have super long legs and I have super long arms, so I look and appear long, but I'm not. So because of my stride, they put me in 800s. You said I'm married to a runner. You all need community because you're in a unique group. We are. Um, you know, I'll digress in a second, but with the running, they put me in the 800 a lot in the mile, and I wasn't a fan of long distance. I just never been a fan of it. It was like one of those things in college. I ran cross country and did all that stuff. And I mean, in high school, I ran cross country. And then in college, they wanted me to do the longer distance too because of my stride. I had a quick turnover, so I was fast as a 400-meter runner, and I had the endurance too. But it was just something about the long distance. So when you say you're doing a half marathon to me, like that would be one of those things that would be on my bucket list. I have a good friend. She's a college friend too. She never ran in college, never ran. And she has now picked up running in the last 2 years. And she's an avid runner. She's done the marathon, she's done half, she does 10Ks, she's doing all those things. And seriously, I admire her. We get together a couple times. She was the one a couple months ago came here for Disney, came here for the Disney run. And I went and hung out at the hotel with her. I did not go and do the run. So she wanted me to sign up for it, but I couldn't get in. So I still wasn't able to get in, but she was able to get into the races. Thank you so much, Phenomenal. But yes. So you said your husband's an 800. He's an 800. So he's distance too. I was about to say running was one of those things where it was such a huge part of my life. It still is to a certain extent. I still get on my treadmill and I'll walk and I'll do some jogging and stuff. Outdoor running, I don't do as much. Again, I wasn't a fan of distance runner in the outdoors, and in Florida it's heat and I feel uncomfortable. In Chicago it was cold and you felt uncomfortable, the concrete and stuff on my knees and my shin splints, and so it was just it was just never good for me from a physical perspective. Also with the allergies and stuff. And when you're young, you don't even know you have allergies, but you have allergies. So no one knew I had allergies, but now I know. And so I do a lot of treadmill running and walking. That's kind of the thing I'll do mostly. Thank you all. I appreciate all the support, all the daylight heartbeats coming in. Thank you so much. How you doing, Sharon, Nika, Grace? See all of y'all coming in, showing some love. Bridget, appreciate you. Per mom, thank you so much. So yeah, I have to think about it. I have to really think about the distance run. I think that would be a bucket list for me if I was gonna really train and get myself going. I know who I think I think 400 rock star status, whatever. I got allergies with my diploma. You got allergies with my diploma. What does that mean? um, but yeah, so I have to it's telling me to do the daily. I'm gonna do give me 1 second, let me reset and go back to the friendship. Um, so yeah, that's one of those things where I would love to say I've done that before at some point in my life. But I was about to say with the running, it actually was one of those things when I graduated from college, I was like, okay, what do I do now? Because it was such a part of my life. So, Halaki, I was thinking about you in terms of a unique group. I think there is something to be said about, um, the life after being that student athlete and how do you make sure that life still is persistent, or is still persist throughout the next phase of their life. They don't teach that. I think they should spend some time just teaching you how to make sure you don't necessarily have to hang up your cleats or hang up, whatever equipment you use. But it is one of those things where it's definitely a part of me. So you said I recommend yoga and a bike. You know what? I'm a Pelly girl, and I love biking. But again, it's indoor. I was biking outdoor when my son was like a baby. I had the attached seat, and in the mornings, me and him would go for a bike ride. That was kind of my thing. And actually, his daycare is like not too far away, where round trip is probably 2 miles, so a mile out, mile back, and so you could bike that pretty easily. So I would bike him to his daycare. That was kind of my thing. I would get in the bike and bike him. Now he's too big now for me to do it, so that's how I got away from it. But it really was our morning exercise, and I would just bike him to his daycare in the mornings, because that was kind of the beauty with him. And I think I shared this story before, where when I left my traditional higher ed, I came to do a remote job, and I really came was like the pandemic. He's a 2020 baby, so the pandemic kind of made me think like, okay, I really don't want to go back to a traditional 9 to 5 brick and mortar type. I like the remote environment, so that's actually how I transitioned. So when he was obviously smaller, I was home in the mornings. I could schedule my day where my day started a little later, and then I was able to take him to daycare and ride the bike. So I've gotten away from that just because he's just become too big for it now. So now I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Now I have to figure out getting back to it. Thank you so much, Empowered. How are you, friend? Coming on in here. Appreciate you. Oh, so cute. Yes, yes, I appreciate you. Yeah, the yoga too. Like I said, I have Peloton. They have the fitness, other fitness exercises you can do. Yoga's one of them. They also have the Pilates that they do that's on there too, as well as stretching, strength training. They have all that stuff on Peloton. So that's what I picked up in probably the last year, because it was a gift for 2023. My husband gave it to me at 2023 Christmas. So all of 2024, I was able to be a Peloton person. This year, 2025, I've been a little inconsistent. I got to get back to my regular schedule. I'll try it some mornings. I'll get up. Sorry, friends, I got a call that came through. Yeah, some mornings I will wake up. How you doing, Angela? I see you, friend. You said Dr. Lucy. That's okay. Can I ask a question? What's your question, friend? Um, Let me know your question. So yeah, so I have to get back to the Peloton. I think I'm gonna get back on it, friends. Let's see. I just have to make it a more regimented part of my mornings, or even afternoons. How you doing, Kev? Thank you so much, the sensei. Appreciate you all coming in. Make sure you are liking the live and sharing out the live. I'll start sharing in a second. Angela, hello, friend. What's your question for me as well? How cute. Wait a minute. You had a question too. I'm a studio girly, bar and dance fit classes. Oh, you're a dancer. I have never been a dancer. Thank you for the specialty to live yesterday. You're welcome. I started to talk about here about that too. I was telling Trisha, the live manager is not well known. No one talks about that. And even when I go, and I'm going to have to really take a minute to look inside the TikTok shop creator side and see if I see anything that speaks to live manager, because I don't think it does. I don't think there's nowhere you see it. So if it wasn't for Jessica and Live Legion, I probably wouldn't even know that tool is out there. So it's definitely a nice way to hold on, my page got darker. A nice way to see the screens, see what you're having going on with the products and stuff, as well as see yourself. Angela, you said I'm doing my 5 and 3, but I am supposed to test the video to my shop. How does that work? You said I'm doing my 5 and 3. What does that mean? I'm doing my 5 and 3. It's not clicking for me. I don't know why it's not clicking for me. It seemed like I should be able to understand that, but I'm not sure what's going on. You're 5 and 3. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Is that shoppable live? 5 shoppable lives and 3, I mean shoppable videos and 3 lives? Is that what that means? I'm decoding. I think that's what you're talking about. You're talking about TikTok shop. I think that's what you're saying. But I'm supposed to attach the video to my shop. The five shop. See, I got it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so hold on one second. Sorry, I couldn't stay for your whole shop live. We went out on the service area on my way to my do a hike. Oh wow! So you're a hiker too. You're a workout person. Okay, so Angela, shoppable video. So let me just walk through it real quick with your friend. I think you're asking how to actually create a shoppable video. I think that's what your question is, and you're trying to understand how to create it. Good morning, Bello Wello. And how do you attach the product to the video? That seems to be the biggest thing that is tripping people up. Yeah, there needs to be more information about how to do that in a seamless way because I think you're like the third person that asked that question. So there's a couple ways to get there. Just so that you know, let's go the simple way. So you can get there. You can get there. Hello, Trisha. Thank you so much. Go up in a box so you can give her. Yeah, that's right, Angela. Let me know if you want to come up in a box. Do you want to talk about it? So I know it's up to you if you want to turn your camera on or off, but you can just verbally share. If you if I understand your question though, let me just talk through how to add a product. I think that's what you're asking. How to add your products from your showcase to your video. So you do a video, say you're talking about, I don't know, let me grab one of my things. Okay, these are the headphones. So these are the translation headphones. So say you want to talk about this product here and you're like, okay, translation headphones, this is the product, I love it, blah, 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 they're great, translate, do all the things. And you did the video, you recorded the video, and now you say yes to the box. Let me add a box for you. If you click invite or invite yourself, let me invite you. I'm happy to have you come up. Um, okay, I just sent you an invite. And so, okay, there you go. Hello, I can hear you. You there? Yeah, can you hear me? Yep. Okay, what's your question? I don't, I made like two videos for a supplement that I'm using, and I have those exact headphones. I can do it on that, but I don't know how to attach it. And I don't know if TikTok is automatically attaching it. No. So no, you have to do something. So you have to attach the product. So there's a couple ways to do it. So say you already did your video. We'll start there. So say your video is done. Same way you would do any video. You click the plus mark. It goes to the video where you're going to try to post something. You record your video with the headphones or the supplements. And then you go to the screen. So you did your edits, you did whatever you're going to do, your title on the page, all that's done. You go to the next screen where you can put hashtags, you can put your little message in the box, you can put the location. If you scroll down, it says add. When you click add, it shows you all the different things you can add. You can add an event, you can add a subscription, you can add a product link. You're going to add a product link. You click that add the product. It takes you literally to your showcase because that's another way you can do it. I've never seen that. Click the add button. Once you click that ad button has it there for even if you don't have TikTok Shop. The ad button is there because, like I said, you can add an event. Like say you're going live at 4 o'clock today. You can click that add button to go live. If you've got subscriptions, you can click the add button to make it a subscription. You can click add a product and you're adding the products that are in your showcase. So the headphone supplements have to be in your showcase. So if they're not there, you can't link them. So those are the products that are in your showcase. So you click whatever you're doing the video on. So let's say the headphones. If you go to add that button, it's gonna take you to your showcase. You're gonna click the headphones to add. It's gonna have that little red box to add it. And then it takes you to a screen where you can put the title of what the product is or modify the title if you need to. But beyond that, and you scroll down and add that link. And then you want to go, there's a couple steps. You want to make sure the content disclosure is on because that's scroll. If you just go up before that, there's a content disclosure. I think it automatically cuts on once you add the product. And then you might want to add the ad authorization if you choose to add that. But that's it. And then you click it and it's posted. That's fine. You the same way if you already. What do you mean? You saying you already made the video and posted it? You can't add a product. You did. It's too late. So you got to add a new video. You got to do a new video and this time add the link. Okay. Yeah. So once you post it, is you can't go back to do it. You got to do a new video for it. So it doesn't allow you to do it. You can download it. There's a some people try to download that video and then make a slight modification to it. Like maybe they add another um, another almost like a page where you're adding maybe a voiceover, so you or not a voiceover, another clip. So you're coming on, hey guys, wait a minute, I don't want you to forget to click the orange card to get this product, and then you click and add the video that you did before where you describe the video. You can do that, and then you can then add a link, but you got to add something to that video to modify it. Let me know if that made sense, if that worked for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you downloaded the video and then do a new video, but in the beginning of the video, you add some verbiage, add something else. And then you click where you can add that video to it, and then you can add a link. Did that make sense? So in the edit process, I don't know if there's any way I can physically show you because I'm on my phone. I don't think there's any way I can physically show you beyond. Let me do this. Let me do this. My YouTube friends, I'm gonna let y'all go for a second because I'm actually gonna help you, Angela. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna end my